This is Machuka Nyarieko TV Talk Show, where we analyze politics and governance issues. We focus on national, local, and international news. We examine the political way of our people, social and economic. Nyarieko TV Talk Show, the house of ideas.
Hello viewers, welcome to Machuka Nyarieko TV Talk Show, the house of ideas. And this evening I will focus on a divorce that has been presented to Deputy President William Ruto by his younger brothers in the mountain. And this raises one significant question: will this divorce work? Will it bear fruits? How long will they be sending this letter? Will it be received by the intended person? And before we proceed, kindly, if you are watching this video for the first time, subscribe so that whenever we produce another similar video, YouTube will automatically notify you. And kindly leave your subscriber buttons on so that YouTube will easily notify you. And to our subscribers, thank you for your continued support. Now back to our discussion. Do you think serving Deputy President William Gachagua with a divorce letter will make him move away from the ruling party UDA, in extension Kenya Kwanza? And who is this Gachagua? What has been his journey in the last few years, probably two, in the KK administration? Just to get a few background of who Gachagua is, of course, he's a DO, an administrator who just got into politics and who has been seeing how politics unfold for a long time since the time of President Moi. So he has been an administrator. He has played probably both good and bad politics, especially during the time of Moi. Back to the time when he was an MP, he did play a critical role as one of the Mount Kenya MPs in recruiting William Ruto into this political office. Among those proposed nominees to be the deputy president for William Ruto, his name was on the table, despite the fact that he was not elected by a good number of Mount Kenya leaders who had assembled on the table during the election of their deputy president. The president insisted that Gachagua has to be the deputy president, leaving out people like the CS for Interior, Kindiki. Now, why do you think that President William Ruto had to overlook the others and insist that it should be Gachagua? This means Gachagua has got a given talent that the president could see where others will not otherwise have seen, and probably they had seen it, but because Rigathi Gachagua was a one-time member of parliament, they didn't want him to go to that top position. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has been having a number of issues. First, he was instructed, as it has been put by the Nyeri governor, to ensure that no handshake government was formed. So it was to trap anyone going to State House. But this did not happen, because as things stand today, there is that perception or an arrangement that makes it the broad-based government to be an handshake government, because there is the issue of sharing positions by these governments. It's only monkeys changing trees. And then there was also the issue of making the constitution of UDA. The constitution was made, or there was the idea of changing the constitution so that they could change the clause that provided for one debut party leaders so that they could be three. But deputy president was awake, and therefore he fought to ensure that this will not happen, and he won the battle. When it came to party elections, it also appeared that the deputy president dominated, organized these party elections, and that was the first time when the deputy president went quiet for for a quite long time, as much as 6 months. Probably he was organizing for these party elections so that he could ensure that there were his men on the table. And up to date, in Nairobi, there is trouble in relation to this party election. And then they also came Limuru 3. This time, the deputy president was found to be outside. He was not in touch with the people. People were totally wild against him. They didn't want to see him. But because he adopted, this led him to adopting a new strategy, listening to the people. He started listening to the people, and he claimed that he went to the mountain, did fast, and after that he impressed everyone, more especially for Mount Kenya, including the former president and the mother of the former president whom they had been political enemies. So since then, he has been a critic of the government. Actually, earlier on, we did provide Machuka Nyareko TV did propose ways in which the deputy president can navigate his leadership, and we did give 4 ways in which the deputy president can survive. And probably he watches this video, and I think he watches. We gave him 4 of them, and as a man as he is, he went for the hard one, of which he should be hard to the government and even be ready to contest the year 2027. So there was that issue of constitution change and everything else, which he outwitted the party. His friends, Cleophas Marara, are now enemies of the UDA because they appeared to be supporting him. Now, a letter has been sent. A divorce letter has been sent to the debut president, Rigathi Gachagua, and this letter is written, signed, and carried by one of them. Actually, we can say it has been written by Ichungwa, signed by Kiunjuri, MP for Laikipia West, and taken to him by the CS for Interior, Kindiki. Because the three are in the mountain, doing all manner of things to ensure that Rigathi Gachagua is not the second in command, probably because they are young and they need the position. They need him out so that they can be considered for the position. The other day, Kindiki was declared the spokesman by the people of East Mount Kenya. The tricks that were used by the former president are coming back in the UDA government, and these are the tricks that made William Ruto popular day after day. My question is, are these tricks that are being used by the William Samoei Ruto going to make Rigathi Gachagua to be popular and popular each day? Does it mean that maybe 2027 Rigathi Gachagua is the next president? Machuka Nyarieko TV talk show, the House of Ideas. Kindly continue subscribing, giving your comments, and liking our videos. Thank you so much, and have a pleasant evening.